about time, Vidic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
I'm working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? For my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Please be more careful. Why would you do that? You really surprised me then.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Please be more careful. Go away! You're a dead man. This should not be fighting. You seem to know exactly what you want.
That man is a murderer! Stop him!
Army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! I am at your service. Could I interest you in some of my wares?
Oh, please don't kill me! Just a few coins, please!
Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting! He tempts us always! Be strong! Strong like Salah ad-Din! And take up arms against our enemies! In what...
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here near both the guard tower and to the southwest at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
the Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. Do they seize the crucifix?
هل تحتاج شيئا؟ سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Help me, please.
لص.
That's
أنت حثالة.
Stop it, please.
أيها المرتد. تتبع طريق الضلال.
You cannot run forever!
God favors me. You will not win.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Help! He's gone mad! He wants to kill me! Help! He's gone mad! He wants to kill me! God!
I saw what you did! And you won't get
Let me go!
سوف تموت هنا! I will dash you! إذا أردت الأمر على ذلك النحو فسوف سوف تموت هنا! You'll never get away!
Beni gözüm kapalı bile
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Get him!
Come quickly! God! That man just killed someone! God! God! That man...
أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله not allowed to be here. Please.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
أنت تقضي وقتك في تعليم البدع.
جبل كافر
خطاياك.
How can one expect to defeat me?
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
You do not wish me any harm.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
So we've murdered.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Where are you?
Who's done this? Tell me!
So we've murdered nearby.
ارحل على الفور!
Just a little money, I beg of you. A few
هل تريد
coins.
قول
All I
شيء
ask
ما؟
is for a few coins.
Away with you.
It's forbidden for you to be.
Just a few coins.
Don't impudent!
Give up! You've nowhere to run! Die here! I will end
So we were murdered nearby. What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
من الذي فعل هذا؟ أخبرني!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال! What happened here? Durdurun onu! Burada! Bu tarafta! Tell me! Yes! Who's done this? Tell me! Where is the one responsible? more careful.
Someone should stop him
Why would
before
he do that?
hurts himself.
He's going to hurt himself. And when he does, I won't help him.
He's going to hurt himself. What is he doing?
Acting like a child.
Look, what is he doing?
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Pay for your sins! Yeah, you won't get away from me!
Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Don't hurt me, please! Please, I've done nothing wrong!
Leave now!
Why are you doing this?
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
You have no business here. Leave.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Alarislik!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni yenemeyeceğim. Senin gözün kapalı bile yer.
Your life is now! Running! You cannot escape!
Gel buraya. Aman faydayı.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Geber kap. Gel buraya. Kime boyun? Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Bir sallattın.
You are not.
Infant, you will die if you haven't won yet.
Leave now.
You have no business here. He just killed someone!
Leave this
Away with you!
People of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
My family's sick and dying.
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. A few coins. All I ask is...
Never have I seen such insolence.
should not be fighting.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Where is the one responsible for this? Stop running! You cannot escape!
Kime boyun eğmek
You
istiyorsun?
won't get away! You won't get away from me! What are you doing? Move! I will catch you!
Kapalı bile yemin. Belki farkında değil ama Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Such a shame.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
Who could have done such a thing?
Kime boyun eğmek görüyorsun?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Oh, how terrible.
What happened? May God have mercy.
Tragic.
I wonder what happened to you.
Such a shame.
Hırsızlar aracına müstahak.
Bother someone else. Oh, he should have watched where he was going.
Oh, someone do something!
Did he just run into that
Yapmanın
person?
cezası ölümdür. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile yaparım.
See why you still back.
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Show yourself. What happened? I'll be with you. Right. I will you like that.
Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you. Help! He's trying to kill me! Somebody do something! Ah! Please, don't kill me! Help! Help!
Has he lost his mind?
Somebody, please, help me!
Now, why is he doing that?
What is he doing?
Did you see that?
Boy must be out of his mind.
infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet
That will cost you your life!
Please, all I ask is for a few coins.
Die, thief!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Allah to our great civilization.
Careful!
Make no mistake.
Could have been hurt!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
اغرب عن وجهي.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it. All I ask is for a few coins.
Did you see that? Out of his mind! You have no business here. Eat.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kime boyun eğiyorsun?
Please! Yes! Yes!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yemez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Bring that to your master, then. It contains everything you asked for.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look, you've got what you came for. I think it's best you were on your way.
Over here!
Kime boyun eğmek
Please
istiyorsun?
don't kill
Gel
me!
buraya.
What happened?
Who's responsible for this?
There's a murderer.
Such a shame. Leave now and I'll let you leave.
There's a murderer loose. These are dark days.
Who's responsible for this?
أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا
Nereye kayboldun?
This is terrible.
Geber kafir!
I've done nothing wrong!
I saw a man in the murderer! Come over here!
Your life ends now. I will catch you!
Eve, where is the one responsible for this? You are not supposed to be here. Leave. So, you must not trespass here. Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for this? How?
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Oh, I hope no one was hurt.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
I don't understand what you're trying to... Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Praise be Salah-ad-Din! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. I stand before you.
Leave now.
Don't understand. I have nothing.
God is on my side.
سوف تموت هنا. ثمن خطاياك.
Can't you spare something?
No stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God. Fighting. For what we believe in, there is no greater glory than this.
على رسلك.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
What happened to this poor soul? This is crazy.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
Away with you.
Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Family sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, sir.
Leave this place.
You are not allowed to be here.
Leave. Away with you.
You are not allowed to be here.
Leave.
No! You must not
Pay for your sin!
That's sure to be done.
Why did you do that? Let me get out of your way.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. I'd leave if I were you. Geber kafir! Gel buraya. Shouldn't be here. Bu tarafa! Gel buraya. Kaçırmayın onu! Kaçman gerekmez. Kapalı bile yok. Gel buraya. Gel buraya.
Please, sir. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Damn fool must be out of his mind! What is that man thinking?
Did you see them?
No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader Knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Stop! You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish.
Leave now. I have exactly what you need. Death to the infidels! Infidel, die! Have your Prepare yourself. Look back here. Oh, how terrible. God Almighty.
Curse the Christian king and his army of
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Where is the one responsible?
Kime boyun ev? Kaçmam fayda etmez.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before. What's wrong with him?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kaybetmeyin onu. Speak now. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for each one.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amin.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Geber gel buraya. Beni yenemeyecek. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyecek. Belki farkında ama yardım etmekten yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yemedi.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed.
Seni gördüm kapalı bile ya. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyecek.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way.
Seni gözün kapalı bile yemedi.
Use the action view to gather information about your
Beni yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyecek.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuit.
Farkında değilim ama hayatında kayboldu. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener.
إنه يهرب إلى طريق السود لقد
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir!
Stay on him!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenebilirsin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Find out where you are. تعالوا بسرعة. لا تدعوه يطلع. Take him down. He's not here. Let's look somewhere else. لو هرب إلى جزء آخر من المدينة. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
very much than I. You shot me good. Then come Anything you like? Come no further. Did he just run into that person? You're death to the infidels! Nice! Get out of my way! Be careful! Step aside! Quickly! You'll never get away! Yeah! You're back here! I'll have your head ready! You can Please be more careful next time.
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards before confronting your assassination target. Be more careful.
God, that man just killed someone!
Yeah! Yeah! Leave this place!
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere, but drawing your weapon will turn them hostile.
Don't get away from me! Stop running! You cannot escape!
Anyone see him? Found him! I'll take you down!
Get back!
He's dead! Found him! I'll get you! You couldn't have gone far! There he is! You will not get away from me! You cannot run forever!
Durdurun onu! Kime bu neyini istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Beni yere
Okunun haşhaş!
Gel buraya! I'll have your head!
I will catch you!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Beni gözün kapalı bile ya.
ثمن خطاياك.
Aidez-moi, si vous l'avez. Je vais te trancher la tête. Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. I'm far than you'll ever
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege,
It is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassins!
Un assassin! Il ne peut pas s'échapper! Il passe à la hauteur. Tu n'échapperas pas. C'est trop facile. Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais les flammes de l'enfer.
The time for games is ending.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
Oui, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Get up!
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.